Hi, I'm Kelsey Hudson, teen librarian at Middleton Public Library, and in this video, I'm going to show you our summer 2021 teen sci-fi and fantasy recommendations. The first book is Elatsoe by Darcie Little Badger, and this is a supernatural mystery set in kind of an alternative world Texas where magical creatures like vampires exist. The main character, Elatsoe, known as Ellie to her friends, is a Lipan Apache girl who lives with her parents and her ghost dog. The women in Ellie's family have the ability to bring back animals, not people, animals, from the dead in order to visit them as ghosts. So Ellie is asleep one night and her cousin comes to her, visits her, and tells her that he has been murdered by a white man who is also a vampire and that she needs to solve the murder. When she wakes up, it turns out that her cousin has died, but everyone thinks it was a car accident. Ellie doesn't believe it, so she goes on a trip with her ghost dog and her best friend to this town where this white man vampire lives. And it happens to be a kind of creepy oasis in the middle of Texas. So something is definitely not right there. And Ellie has to go up against white supremacist town in the middle of Texas. Ellie is a great character. You'll really love her. She's very nonchalant about all of this, but super duper smart. So that book is Elatsoe by Darcie Little Badger. The next book is The Electric Kingdom by David Arnold, and this story takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where something called the flu fly pandemic has ravaged the world, and the main character, Nico, is on a journey with her dog in order to find this magical portal that'll get her out of there. She's been sent by her father. Along the way, she meets a boy named Kit who was raised all by himself in a movie theater, and then also a mysterious figure known as the Deliverer who has lived over and over again. Everyone takes a turn telling their part of the story. There's multiple points of view, and then they also meet other people along the way. So this is a road trip story, but it's also the story of connection and finding the beauty in kind of an inconceivably awful world. That is The Electric Kingdom by David Arnold. The third book is City of the Plague God by Sarwat Chadda, and this is from Rick Riordan Presents. So this is a story based on ancient Mesopotamian mythology. The main character, Sikander, is a 13-year-old Muslim boy living in New York City. He works at his family deli, and he has recently lost his brother 2 years previous. One day, an ancient plague god named Nargal comes into the deli and accuses Sikander of being an immortal. And wouldn't you know it, that turns out to be true. So Sikander is thrust kind of into this adventure where he is interacting with characters from ancient myths like Gilgamesh in order to find a rare artifact and stop Nargal from killing the whole city with this plague. There's all sorts of fun in this story. There's treasure, there's gods, of course, and demons. And just look at that cover. I mean, you know you're in for an adventure. That is City of the Plague God by Sarwat Chadda. The last book is The Infinity Quartz by Akemi Bowman. This is a sci-fi book. The main character, Nani, is 18 years old. She's just graduated from high school. Things are going well for her. She's on her way to a party and she's murdered. So when she wakes up, she is in a place called Infinity, which is a place for human consciousness to reside without a physical body. And she learns that there is an AI posing as a queen who is trying to wipe out all of humanity. So Nani works together with a group of rebels in order to overthrow this queen. But of course, there's all sorts of twists and turns along the way. This story has been pitched as kind of the show Westworld and then the Warcross series by Marie Lu. And there's all sorts of magical cyberpunk technology. And this story also kind of explores the idea of what does it mean to be human, and if Nani is still, who is she if she is this consciousness without her body anymore? This is the first book in a series. That is The Infinity Quartz by Akemi Bowman. If you're looking for more book recommendations, you can visit our website, midlibrary.org. You can fill out a librarian's choice request form, and I will pull books for you based on your preferences. Or feel free to email me at khudson@midlibrary.org.